Earlier today, Bring Me the Horizon made a surprising announcement that shocked fans around the world, revealing their parting ways with their longtime keyboardist, Jordan Fish, who has played an integral part in the group's worldwide growth over the last decade, and that is to say the least. Jordan Fish is an extremely talented and influential songwriter, and without his contributions to Bring Me's career over the last decade, it is safe to say this would be a very, very different band. He has participated in writing some of their biggest hits, many of their biggest hits over the last decade. But over the last several months, there have been some rough seas for Bring Me the Horizon. They abruptly announced the delay of their forthcoming album. There's a lot of anticipation around that record. The singles we've gotten so far have been major league out of the park hits as far as I'm concerned, first listen bangers. And I am honestly stunned. A lot of the questions that are circulating right now, what led to this decision? Why would Jordan Fish leave the band at the peak of their fame while the group is clearly still growing? They've developed this fanatical worldwide audience. Obviously, Oli Sykes is hands down one of the best frontmen in rock, and across the board, the band is extremely talented. So the decision makes very little sense. We're going to look at their statements. We're going to look at his contributions and really what this could mean for this band going forward, because this has really shaken the heavy music community as they're wondering why this went down. So first, Jordan Fish joined Bring Me the Horizon back in 2012, and it was that year that the group released their cornerstone album, Sempiternal, that really put a rocket on this band, and they saw explosive growth. Initially, though, it was unpopular, and there were a lot of people questioning and criticizing them for abandoning their very heavy metal sound up to that point. History shows, though, that they made the right call based on the growth that they've had that I imagine they wouldn't have experienced otherwise. These are a few of the songs that Jordan Fish has played a role in writing with Bring Me the Horizon over the years, and his impact on the group was felt almost immediately when he joined the band. He clearly has a knack for songwriting and production, and we're going to look at his statement shortly, which alludes to more of that to come. You see that, of course, he participated in writing Can You Feel My Heart? He's one of the co-writers on that. Sleepwalking, Shadow Moses on That's the Spirit. He is Throne, Happy Song, Drown, Follow You. On Ammo, which is my favorite album the band has released, Mantra, Wonderful Life, Medicine, Mother Tongue, Posthuman, Survivor Horror, Teardrops, Parasite, Eve, Obey, and Ludens. And so his songwriting speaks for itself. He has been a major contributor to the band, and he was certainly a very key member in the group, which is why so many fans are understandably wondering why this happened and, again, what it means for the band. Let's go to the statements here and see what Bring Me the Horizon said. And Jordan Fish, he shared their statement and added his own as well. And the split publicly appears to be amicable. And I gotta say, it's worth acknowledging over the years, Bring Me the Horizon publicly is not a band that has allowed any sort of internal tensions to manifest publicly. And if there have been internal tensions, we certainly haven't known about it. So here is that statement that took so many fans around the world by surprise, many still processing this. Bring Me the Horizon has decided to part ways with Jordan Fish. We want to thank him for the musical journey he took with us and wish him luck with everything in the future. Meanwhile, we continue to work on Next Gen with brand new music coming very soon. See you on our UK tour in January. Jordan Fish provided the following additional statement reacting to that news with class. Jordan shared, I'm really grateful for my 11 years with the band and extremely proud of all that we have achieved together, as you should be. I look forward to hearing what they do next and wish them every success in the future. I'm excited to start the next chapter in my career. And on Instagram, he elaborated a little bit more. There's slightly more context in what he said, which reads as follows. He goes, I'm really grateful for my 11 years with the band, extremely proud. I look forward to hearing what they do next. And then he goes, I'm excited to start this next period of my career, where he's going to be focusing for the meantime on songwriting and production. And got to tell you, folks, if I had to guess, there's going to be a lot of people beating his door down hoping to work with what is undoubtedly one of the most talented songwriters in rock. I am bummed to see him go from this band, and I've always thought very highly of him. And he seems like a great person, and so he's certainly a hell of a songwriter. This is a big loss for Bring Me the Horizon, who will certainly continue to have success. I believe they'll continue to release great music, but make no mistake, this is going to be a different band going forward. And are there stylistic changes that are in the works? Some people are speculating that they could become a band that goes back to their heavy metal roots. I would really say, though, as someone who has analyzed and seen every band breakup and membership change for the last 7 or 8 years, that it likely is not related to a band wanting to. It's a very kind of elementary feud to have within a band for him to leave over, we're going to make heavier stuff. The reality is they've been consistently over the last several years putting heavier elements into their songs. But they've also really gotten a lot more, and this is not a criticism, this is actually what I would want them to do. They've gotten even more radio friendly, and they've been putting out the post-human next gen stuff they've released is some of their most accessible, catchy. On Dark Side, the first time I even played the song, sometimes it takes me multiple listens. The first time I played that song, I thought, oh my gosh, this is an instant heater. And it's been amazing, the material they've been releasing. Ammo was their most unconventional record, and there are songs on that album that are my favorite that they've ever released. Songs like, Why You Gotta Kick Me When I'm Down. So let's look at kind of what some of the fan responses are. I'm just gonna search on Twitter here and see what fans are reacting, but just some momentary browsing earlier today, people are very shook up about this, and understandably so. It made my eyes pop when I saw that statement. So here is what fans are saying online, and there's a lot of disappointment and questioning why. So let's just take a look at what the folks are saying out there. This user said, Dad, what was Bring Me the Horizon like with Jordan Fish? And you got the Vince McMahon regretful crying meme there. I feel that. Bring Me the Horizon has decided to part ways with Jordan Fish. They are destroying everything in sight. A lot of people feel that way today. It's got 1,600 likes on that post. Bring Me the Horizon has decided to part ways with Jordan Fish. I would say, folks, don't let this stuff get you too down. This user said, I don't know why Bring Me the Horizon stands are acting like Jordan Fish has passed away on this app. So you can see the strong reactions there. Now let's take a look at the delay of Post-Human Next Gen, because simultaneously you have this EP that's essentially been delayed indefinitely, while also a departure of a member. And if there's any connection you can make there, I don't know that there is, but it might be a stressful process when you're trying to write an album, and some people may feel it's good enough, some people may feel not. Who knows what's going on? But back in August, we got a statement from Oli Sykes, which said the cause for the delay is unforeseen circumstances back in August of this year. He said, so I got some bad news. Next Gen won't be coming out September 15th. Unforeseen circumstances rendered us unable to complete the record to the standard we'd be happy with. I was hoping despite setbacks, we could pull it off in time for you guys, but there's still so many little details I want to be perfect, and until it's nailed, I'm just not willing to give it to you guys. We can't wait to give a new date, but just know it's close, and I know you guys have been so patient. You got to be a little more. We did finish the artwork at least, so here's the cover. Sorry and thanks for understanding. That statement there from Oli Sykes. Now, I just want to point something else out as well. Oli Sykes has shared a picture on his Instagram story of Jordan Fish with a heart. It does seem like he wishes him well. There it is, with Oli sharing that picture of Jordan and putting a heart on it. Very nice gesture there. What does it all mean? It's really hard to tell, because it doesn't seem as though there's any real malicious issues going on that I can see. And I got to tell you, folks, from what I have learned over the years talking to musicians, is that there are people out there who may or may not enjoy the extensive ruthless, nonstop travel that is associated with being in a major band. A band like Bring Me the Horizon is just going to have fans around the world that want to see them all year long, and then the band, of course, cares about their fans. They want to get out to see them. I'm not saying that that's what's going on here, but you notice that Jordan Fish is going to be spending time producing and writing. And so I don't know, but what I do know is that this will be a different band going forward. The fans really love Jordan Fish and his contributions to the group. There's just no debate on the amount of influence he's had over this group on the past decade, and I would say that anybody who can lock him down as a producer going forward is going to benefit significantly from his expertise. So all the best to Jordan Fish and the rest of Bring Me the Horizon. It's a disappointing situation, but I have learned that this is just not a band that you ever count out. And in addition to Jordan Fish, Oli Sykes is also a genius. And so I'm looking forward to what comes next from them both. I'm excited to see what Jordan Fish will do next as well. And he seems like a good person. And so these things happen, and these relationships are complicated when you're in a band with other people, and different people have different goals in life and different aspirations and things. And, it's just inevitable sometimes, folks. So I hope everyone's doing well out there during the holidays. And, you got a big family of metalheads out there that care about you. And so stick it out. The holidays are always tough, and I'm sending nothing but love to everybody watching this video. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new here, love you to join this community and hit that subscribe button. Take care, everybody.